So we ended off before Eid al-Adha, before the 10 days of Dhul Hijjah. It's been quite a while. And we were reading Surah Al-Rahman, a very beautiful surah of the Holy Quran, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is now addressing us directly. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is referring to the reckoning. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala discusses His bounties and favors upon us in the beginning of the surah. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is diverting our attention towards the akhirah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is discussing the akhirah to us and telling us that we are in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And we are beings from the beings that will perish. كُلُّ مَنْ عَلَيْهَا فَانٍ. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that Allah is never relaxing. Allah is never, as the Jews said and the others said, that Allah takes a break. Allah doesn't take a break. Allah didn't create the system of the universe and then let it be as is. Do as you want, do as you please. Lahul khalq wal amr. He created and then He commands. At all times, His commands are taking place. At all times, whatever He has written, whatever He has predestined, that's taking place. The manifestation of the taqdeer of Allah is this, the running of time and space. So this is a simple answer as well to someone. You can never understand taqdeer. That's why Rasulullah ﷺ, when he told Jibreel alayhi salam at the end of his messenger, his prophethood, right? He said, what is Iman? Iman is to believe in Allah, to believe in the angels, to believe in the books, to believe in the prophets, to believe in the last day, to believe in Qadr. He didn't say to understand. The Prophet ﷺ did not say Iman is that you understand Allah, is that you comprehend Allah. It's impossible. You can't. So Iman is all about faith. It's all about belief in the unseen. So if a person has weak Iman, weak faith, it becomes very dangerous. Why? Because you won't get substantial, you won't get evidence that is abstract, evidence that is right in front of you that you can see, to believe in Allah and His angels and the last day. Everything about Iman is unseen. We never saw the prophets, we never saw the angels, we've never seen Allah, we've never seen revelation, we've never seen the last day, we've never seen Jannah and Jahannam. So if a person doesn't have faith, a person doesn't have belief in the unseen, and they're critical about it, this is very problematic. Similarly with the mas'ala of taqdeer, predestination. People ask, well, I have a good friend, he's non-Muslim, but if he passes away, he goes to Jahannam. Why was he created? What's the point? See, these are questions that we're not supposed to ask. Allah is not asked why. لا يسأل عما يفعل. You can't ask Allah, why are you doing this and why are you doing that? The slave does not ask the master why he summoned this to this and why he... No, that's the system of Allah. Allah is running a system which has already been predestined. And this predestination, Rasulullah Ali radiallahu anhu tells us, هذا سر الله. This is the secret of Allah that no creation of Allah, even the greatest angel and greatest prophet, is aware of. So what is our job? We just keep trying. We just keep trying, and inshallah, if you are doing good deeds, and this is bashara, this is glad tidings that your end result will also be good, inshallah. That's our job. Our job is not to try to understand. This is where it becomes problematic. When we're using present day science, present day methodology to believe, to understand Iman, this is where it gets problematic. So this is the hypothesis, this is the observation, this is the conclusion. Iman doesn't work like that. Iman is you either believe or you don't. You believe in the unseen or you don't. That's the difference between Iman and Kufr. And that's related to the next verse. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. O assembly of jinn and ins. Allah is addressing everyone. Ya ma'ashar al-jinni wal-ins. In istata'tum. If you are able to go, if you are able to pass, if you are able to penetrate beyond the zones, beyond the realms of the heavens and the earth, then please go ahead. Allah says, فَانْفُذُوا. Allah says, go ahead. If you can go beyond the realms of this time and space that we are confined in. That's the reason why the question of what was there before Allah does not make sense. Because Allah is not confined in space and time. So you can't ask what was before Allah. That question doesn't make sense. Allah tells us, you are confined in space and time. You are confined in the heavens and the earth, the skies and the earth. We are in this place. Right? So Allah tells us, if you can go past beyond the zones of the heavens and the earth, right? Beyond the galaxy, beyond the universe, not what Elon Musk is trying to do to go to Mars. That's not a big deal. If a Muslim goes to Mars, he still has to pray towards the Kaaba. Yes. So that's not a big deal. It's going beyond the realm of the heavens and the earth. And Allah says, pass beyond. Go ahead. لا تنفذون. Allah says, you cannot do so except with the authority. إلا بسلطان, except with the authority who is Allah. Therefore, you are confined in this space. You can never escape Allah's orders and commandments. You can never escape, right? No matter how far we try to run away from Allah, we can't. Because His orders and decrees always encompass us. And I explained this to the youngsters because they had an objection. They had a similar question just yesterday. We were discussing this. Why? Because they're playing basketball with their non-Muslim friends, and one of the guy asked them this question. You know, this religion of yours, you know, this belief and that belief, and it spoils the mind of these youngsters. Not only that, these foolish youngsters, our Muslim ones, they go on YouTube and they watch videos of people objecting to Islam. By Allah, even I don't do that. Because why would you even press play to such a video? Doesn't matter how strong your iman is. If this person shakes you up once, you're gone. And they're just enjoying these videos of ex-Muslims or anti-Muslims, anti-Muslim rhetoric, and watching away. And then what happens? They come and bother me because they're stuck with objections. They try to watch it to make fun of it, but the question was so powerful that they get confused. And then they're looking for answers. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that you can never avoid the rule and the judgment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why atheism is the most stupidest possible existing thing. Not believing in Allah. Ajib. How is the system running? Why are you born? Did you choose to live? Why are you going to die at a time that you don't even know you're going to die in? Wow. It's a system that's just been running for no reason. SubhanAllah. This is what they say. So the most foolish thing is this. SubhanAllah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان. You cannot escape. You cannot escape Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after mentioning this as an introduction, then tells us, now that you believe in me, and you know you have to believe in me, I will tell you what is going to happen in the afterlife. Listen up. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will then address and talk about the people of Jannah and the qualities of Jannah. And then Allah will talk about the elite, first class, their Jannah, priority class, their Jannah. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will talk about the economy class, people of Jannah. And then Surah Rahman will end. So this is a very, very powerful surah of the Holy Quran, because again, He discusses the main themes of the Quran, the wahdaniyya, rububiyyah of Allah, the oneness and the God, Allah being our deity, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's greatness. And then it talks about the akhirah, right? It talks about, which is the main portion of our iman, belief in the akhirah, belief in the afterlife, which always keeps us on our toes, because we always know that we are accountable before Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the correct iman that is rasikh, iman that is firm, that will never be shaken. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us yaqeen and conviction in His promises and His teachings and His commandments. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us from the people of iman. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka